Hello, my name is Cody, and this is part 2 of my Path of Exile Summoner Witch series, I guess. Um, what I just did right there was make sure I put Raise Zombie on at least one piece of my equipment. That way I could level it up. Even though that they're pretty much useless at level 1, they get a lot better later on. But like right now, they're just meat shields. They don't do fairly good damage or anything like that. But I mean, might as well have them out, right? They still get leveled whether I use them or not, so it's always good to just keep that on in like all summoner spells. I know there's a quest later on that gives me Raise Skeleton, and the difference between Raise Skeleton and Raise Zombie is that Raise Zombie has a health counter that they don't go away till they die. Raise Zombie, they have a duration of time, which could be useful if I get a certain perk on the tree or passive point on the tree that makes them explode whenever something that I summon dies. Now that would be very useful as something kind of like a kamikaze bomber or something like that. But I mean, the reason I'm doing a summoner build is because in Diablo 2, one of my favorite was a summoning necromancer. And I'm going to be playing this probably kind of the same. I mean, I'm going to have lots of like debuffs and all that in this game. I mean, that's kind of the main thing that I wanted to do was make this feel kind of like the Necromancer in Diablo 2. I mean, they're not the same game, so by any means it's not going to be the same type of build. But the main thing I wanted to do was have fun, and I like having an army of like just minions, which is always fun for me. I mean, since I am starting out, I really don't know the basic layout of this game yet, so I know each thing's randomized like Diablo 2, which I really like, but which sucks sometimes because if you go into a different area and spend a lot of time into it, you kind of just end up resetting the area. Now, the reason I went with the mana regeneration instead of spell power is because if I go on the left side of the mana regeneration, I get plus 20% mana regen, which is nice, but then I also get the summoner perk, which I forgot the name of, but that perk is really good because it gives bonuses to my summons or skeletons and zombies that I will be summoning a lot more later on in the game. But it also gives me +1 to zombie and +2 to skeletons. But I'm going to hold off on that one until I start putting more points into the nodes. Now, I am going to link the like 25 points, like the first 25 points of the build in the description below, only because that way you guys can see what path I'm following. Like I said in the first episode, I don't know this game that much. I'm following a build first time through. I'm still trying to figure out the currency, which I really don't know that much. It's like, I think the stuff that makes the wisdom scrolls is like the cheapest currency. And then it goes wisdom scrolls, then just, I don't know where it goes from there. It's just so much like, it's a lot more complex than Diablo 2 than just having one universal currency, which I kind of like because it adds diversity to this game. But I also don't like only because for new players like me, it's way too complex. I mean, I like the idea behind it, I truly do, but it's just too complex for me right now. I'm pretty sure later in the game I'm gonna love it only because I'm not going to think it's complex anymore and I'm gonna understand it. But what I also like about the currency is that you can either choose to use the currency as a currency or as something to change your weapons. Meaning, like, some of it is like turn normal item into random rare quality or unique quality, or change unique properties of weapon or item, which I really think is cool. So let's say I pick up a rare item, I don't like what the stats are, I can just keep on re-rolling till I run out of currency or until I get something I like. Now, that's like the risk reward system, and I kind of like that. It's a cool concept. I mean, you can either hoard all your money and hope for someone on trade chat to bring up stuff that is better for your build than what you're using, or you can just go straight out and just what's it called? Um, keep on re-rolling till you get something you like. Now, either way, it could use up the same amount of money, or you could save money or lose money. That's like the risk reward part of the currency system, which I like because it's kind of like gambling and it's fun. I mean, I really don't have any big beef with this game yet. I mean, there's no auction house like Diablo 3, which kind of ruined the grind for gear. I mean, Diablo 3 is a grind for gold. And so far, what I've played, it's like I've tried some of the other classes out, and I've liked them. I mean, they all seem pretty balanced. I don't know if there's PvP yet, but that's something I'm gonna have to check out. But I'm pretty much coming to the end of this video. But part 3 is probably gonna be uploaded tomorrow. I am going to Salt Lake City Comic-Con, which might make it hard for me to upload Friday and Saturday. I don't know. I might bring my computer and then just do a quick video. But either way, hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. If you don't want to, then don't. I will leave off. I did level my gem in the third video, but I couldn't like level the gem because I'm not level 5 yet. But in I think video 3 I level. If not, I will say in video 3. I'm not sure yet. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'm gonna leave you with like the last couple seconds of gameplay.
I need more mana.